This Friday is National AI Literacy Day, and leaders from education, tech, and government will be holding a special summit in the South Bay. The event will happen at the Tech Interactive Museum in downtown San Jose. Hundreds of Bay Area students will be learning how to safely and ethically use artificial intelligence. The summit will feature San Jose Mayor Matt Mahan, State Assemblyman Mark Berman, and a conversation with Sal Khan, the founder of Khan Academy. And for more on the event, we're joined now by Katrina Stevens, the president and CEO of the Tech Interactive. Katrina, thank you for the time. It's good to have you on. I understand the aim of this summit is to sort of take the mystery out of AI, especially for children. How do you plan to do that?
So first, thank you for having me, Alex. Yes, that's exactly right. So what we believe at the Tech is that we should demystify AI. Everyone should be able to understand AI. And so part of the day, we have about over 700 kids who are going to be doing activities that just help them be able to understand. And it's really around this question of like, what is AI and how does it impact our lives? We are part of a nationwide movement. So this is the second National AI Literacy Day, and there are events happening all across the country and about 100 supporting organizations. But we're running one of the main events on the West Coast.
And it's obviously we're in this moment where you want children on the one hand to embrace the power of artificial intelligence, but you also want them to question the way that it operates. What do you think are some of the most important questions that young people especially should be asking when they're using an AI tool in whatever facet of their lives?
Yeah, it's actually a great question. One of the sets of questions we help kids be able to know what they should ask every time they're using a tool. So, for example, when we ask adults to look at this, it's like, where did the information that is powering that AI come from? Making sure that it's a group of information that is something that is equitable and is inclusive. We want to make sure kids are understanding, and adults, around how will that technology be used as well. And the main thing that we want our young people to understand, particularly at the Tech, is that AI is not a mystery, and that it is created by people, and that there's no reason that they themselves can't also be creators of AI. So we really want to have people, young and old, to be able to recognize that that technology isn't just something that exists out there, that they can influence, that they can shape, and they can make decisions about how they're going to use it.
And it sounds like there's also going to be an important conversation around the ethics of artificial intelligence, kind of this broad conversation we're all having in society at this moment here. How do you approach this discussion with young people when it comes to the idea of inherent bias within artificial intelligence and fairness when it comes to what these AI tools are putting out?
No, absolutely. Ethics is at the key of the kinds of conversations we're having. And you have a different conversation with a child than you do with an adult. And so one of the things we do is we have an activity where kids are going through a set of tasks, and they get to decide, do they think a human is better for that task, or do they think that a machine might be better for that task? And so we really get them to think critically about what kinds of things that they think AI should help with, and what kinds of things that humans should still be able to make that decision. And so it's a very simple activity, but it really is getting at this sort of complex thinking around, like, okay, as a society, how should we be deciding what things we want AI to make decisions for in our lives?
Yeah, important conversations. Never too early to start having them. Quickly, before I let you go, Katrina, what do people need to know if they want to be a part of the summit that's happening Friday?
Yeah, so Friday we're having a summit. We're bringing in education leaders and schools coming in together. There is a reception that is at 4 o'clock. But the big thing I would say is that even beyond what's happening on Friday, come see our Dream Garden. You can see it behind me. This is an AI exhibit that is open at all times when we're open, and includes an AI sandbox.
Yeah, important conversations that we need to be having with children right now around AI. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming on, and hope everything goes well later this week. Katrina Stevens, President and CEO of the Tech Interactive in San Jose. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Sure.